Simon, it's a common misconception that hyperMill is just used for 5-axis simultaneous machining. That's not the case, is it?
No, it's not, Paul. I mean, yes, we are very powerful in the area of 5-axis, but if we look at a more simpler part, less complex, hyperMill offers an entry-level solution as well.
So for something as simple as this, you can program using your software?
Oh yes, absolutely. Not only is it affordable, but it's also very easy to use. And parts like this can be programmed very easily.
So even if you're only just doing a bit of milling and a bit of drilling and a bit of tapping, contouring?
Perfect. It's you know, we find that the customers, when they purchase hyperMill, we've got a partner for life, because they'll never outgrow hyperMill. As their demands grow for more advanced level of toolpaths, then they can obviously upgrade to a more complex module of hyperMill, but they can start at the entry-level cam and still get the job done on the more simpler parts.
Because what's interesting here is we're going to look at two parts. That's the first one. You want to pick up the second one, because I find this one a very interesting component. You don't see many parts like this, and maybe I wouldn't associate this with being programmed using hyperMill, but again, that's wrong.
Well, this was actually an aircraft rail, seat rail, and it was programmed using hyperMill. But as you can see from this, it doesn't use any complex 5-axis strategies, but what it has done, it's picked out all of the features on this part. And this was programmed in about a day, but the machining time, both top and bottom for this, was actually 40 minutes. So although it's not using complex 5-axis strategies, what hyperMill did allow us to do was pick out the features automatically, and using quite simple toolpaths, get the job done in less than 40 minutes.
So do you find it difficult to educate engineers to this, that might be machining components like this with lots of features on them, and they might be thinking, I need to do this at the control, I need to do this, you know, on my machine? Well, they don't, do they?
No, they don't. I mean, you know, the misconception is definitely that more simple parts, it's quicker to do it on the control. It's absolutely not. And as you know, Paul, the risk of human error is much greater whilst programming on a machine tool.
And that can be very costly.
Control. Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Simon.
Thanks, Paul.